beautiful people, we're back. We're back painting chihuahuas. Hi, Chihuahua. I got them reversed today. I got B on the left, and A on the right here. So this is Emma Jr. She's starting to get some color. Alright. Little thin layers. Okay. And then I got the little puppy on the right today. This is twin A, which I'm like modeling it after a real Chihuahua. Well, both of them's real Chihuahuas. That puppy I saw on Instagram. Named Tango. Named Tango. I forgot what his name was for a minute. Tango. The puppy breath made a comment that she decided she doesn't want her puppy. This was her puppy. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and paint it for the time being. Yeah, I'll probably keep it for myself. It's cute, right? And we got Yoda over here. Yoda! Hey, Yoda. I'm gonna pull him off the body. I'm gonna strip down the factory paint. Although I must say, this is probably one of the better factory paint jobs I've seen on the face part. The ears are horrible. Alright, we're gonna paint a coat of paint on these little fellas here. I'll set this one over out of the way. Over here. So we don't mix up the pieces. Okay. He's still really pale. I mean, she. Okay, keep calling him Hey. The other one's a Hey. Tango was a male puppy. This one, Emma Jr.'s a female. We got a little bit of light coming in through the window, natural light. It's an overcast day, though. Somebody forgot to turn the sun on. You know, they have one job. They didn't do it. Get my sponge I was using. Okay. The heat turned on. It's a little chilly outside today. So, a little update on my neighbor moving situation. They came back earlier. I'm thinking they hadn't paid off their furniture, some of their furniture. Because Aaron's pulled up first and was wondering what they were doing out there, what they were delivering, because I'm nosy like that. Anyway, so two Aaron guys come out. Went upstairs, knocked on the door, and while a little below I could hear it was their door. And then they went back and sat in the truck for a little bit. So about 15 minutes later, my neighbor showed up. And they went upstairs and the Aaron people got out. made their way upstairs. So, I guess they decided not to fully pay for their sectional and their washer and dryer. And Aaron's was coming to, I guess, I started to say repossess, but it's not a car. Just take it back. Take it back to the store to put it back on the sales floor for some unsuspecting person to buy it. I'm more of a cash and carry type gal, you know. I noticed that with all these little rent-a-centers or errands or, you know, whatnot, they charge you more, like double, for what the item would cost if you just paid cash for it. And then there's the thing about whether it was actually new when you actually got it, or it was actually purchased by someone else, a broke contract, and they just put it up for sale again. I think like places like Rent-A-Center, errands, and those type of businesses are predatory businesses because they prey on people that don't have as much money, and they do it, you know. They do have practices that I don't agree with. Like they charge really high interest rates, and the sales associates talk you into getting stuff that you wouldn't want to buy at that places like that. Anyway, one time my friend, I had some friends when I lived in Virginia. His name was Gary, and her name was Shelly. They had some kids. Anyway, they decided to get a big screen TV for Rent-A-Center. So they went to Rent-A-Center and they picked it out and everything. It was all good and fine for about 10 months. I say about 9 months. 9 months. 10 months. They made 10 payments, you know. But my friend Gary lost his job. So Rent-A-Center came and picked up a big screen TV and took it back to the store. Put it back on the sales floor. It was all good and fine, you know. And my friend Steffi, his last name was Steffi. I shouldn't have said that part. Gary. Y'all don't know Gary Steffi. Anyway, his first name is Gary, but his last name is Steffi. Everybody just called him Steffi. Or I used to call him Stephanie. It was funny. And he acted all like it offended. Like I was calling him a girl named Stephanie. Whatever. It was a joke. No harm done. So, you know, he got a job like a month later, and he went back. Him and his wife Shelly went back to the Rent-A-Center because the kids were upset that, you know, they lost their TV, and they hadn't had a TV in about a month. Anyway, they went back, and the sales associate misled them into believing that they could just take their TV back, the TV that they had previously agreed to purchase, and they would just owe like two payments on it, and you know, so they gave money the day they took the TV, or you know, the day they had it arranged for the TV to be redelivered back to their home. So they made the first payment, and they were telling me that, you know, they would just owe one more payment, and then that TV would be theirs free and clear. And I told them no. I said, I bet they wrote up you a new sales contract and you owe it for a whole nother year. And they said, no, we already paid, 11 months, which was true. If they had paid 11 consecutive months, they would have just owed one more month. But the sales associate actually wrote up a separate new contract because they had broke the first contract when the TV had been repossessed. And they come and got it. So they kept insisting, no, you don't know what you're talking about. They wouldn't do that to us. We've been paying on this TV. We just owe one more payment, and we'll own the TV free and clear. And I said, no, I bet you money that you get there to pay that last payment, they're going to tell you that you owe 10 more payments because you paid the payment when you went back and told them to re-deliver it, and then the second payment, they're going to tell you that you owe them 10 more payments and that you don't own that TV free and clear. Well, anyway, time came. They went to the store to make their little final payment, allegedly. And sure enough, the sales associate tells them that they had broke the first contract, and this was a new contract, and they indeed would owe another 10 months after they made their payment, because that would just be the second payment on a 1-year contract to buy that TV. And like I said, they had overcharged them for the TV in the first place, and Staffy pulls out his phone calculator, and he's like doing the math and stuff, and he's like, by the time I would have paid that TV off, I could have bought 4 big screen TVs of same size and comparable model and all that stuff, So he tells them that he's not paying that last payment, or the payment he thought was be the last payment. He tells them that they need to come pick their damn TV up. Their TV up. That he is not paying any more money on that TV, and that he'll just take and take his tax refund money and just go to like Walmart or Best Buy or anywhere else, and just buy a TV flat out. Just purchase it, cash and go. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna make any more payments on any more TVs. He was just gonna borrow a TV from a neighbor or something, so just get by for a couple months, and then just purchase a TV straight out with cash, and not worry about that rent crap. But anyway, that's what happened to my neighbors. They must not have paid off their stuff, and Irons came to repossess their items, which I don't know if the guy really cared that he was getting his stuff took back or not. I don't know the neighbors too well, so he might have been okay with it. He might have been, yeah, okay, take your TV. I'm sorry, take your sectional and washer and dryer back. I don't need it anyway. He's charging me too much for it. Which again, it is time when you get your tax money back. So he may have gotten his tax money back and just went and bought something better with his tax money. I mean, after all, he is moving, so he might have found a better deal or something. I don't know. I was just telling you, like a precautionary word to the wise, to be careful when you sign contracts with these rent-own places, because they don't always have people's best interests in mind. They're always just out for their own selfish gains. Take advantage of poor people that don't have the funds just to buy something straight out. So it's always better to just pay cash or something. Just save up a little bit of money at a time. Get your little envelope. Put your little money in each week or each month or whenever your pay periods are, or plan to do it with if you get like your tax income, or get a refund from your taxes to purchase big ticket items like the big screen TV, washer, dryer, things that you wouldn't, you're not really able to buy any other time. Just you know, be smart with your money. I mean, I watch other people make mistakes. I try to help other people. I mean, I knew they were being deceptive when they told them they could take the TV and they just had 2 more payments. That was just to get the TV out of the store, and they were using those kids crying for that TV, thinking that he would go ahead and pay, more for that TV than he should have. It's because the kids were crying about it. Anyway, he called him, told him to come get their TV. He called Steph. He finally got wise. He was like, oh, no. Y'all could just come get y'all's TV. It's like, we'll just make do for a couple months with the neighbors. Let us borrow one of their TVs or something. And, we'll give the neighbor a pizza or something. Invite them over to have pizza or something. We get our tax money back for payment for letting us borrow a TV, spare TV they got. So sometimes you just gotta help your neighbors out too. Well, that depends on what kind of neighbors you get. But you know what I meant. Sometimes your neighbor's crappy. Should I go ahead and paint the inside of this dog's ears this time? Yeah, I probably should. My downstairs neighbor's pretty good. I mean, the neighbors beside me were questionable. The people that moved out, the guy used to leave his car lights on, or just sit outside in his car. I was why do you take a nap out in your car every day? I guess his wife was irritating him. He would just go outside and turn his car on and sit out there and nap. Whatever. That's not me. Anyway, other than that, I mean, they weren't loud or nothing. I just found it irritating. He would sometimes forget to turn his lights off, and they would leave in another vehicle, and they'd shine. The lights would be shining into my apartment, and they wouldn't be home. So I tell them that, hey man, you left your van lights are on, and they wouldn't be home. So I couldn't even tell them, hey, you need to go out there and turn your van lights off. And then, of course, he locked the vehicle, so you couldn't even get in to turn the lights off for him. And then we got the neighbor across the hallway. Bobby and Tanya, they're pretty good. They look out for me when I have packages and stuff. They'll knock on the door and say, hey man, you got a package out here. And then there's I forgot what her name is. she lives across the way from me too. Anyway, she's a good person too. And we got the ladies that live upstairs with the cats. They're alright. I wave at the cats all the time. And then there's the young guy, I believe it's a pit bull. The dog, the big breed dog, I don't know. I always said this and that. I don't think we're allowed to have a certain breed dogs in this apartment complex, but if they ask me, I'm like, I don't know dogs. Which I really don't know a lot about dogs. I'd be like, I don't know what kind of dog it is. It's a dog. It barks, like dogs do. Yeah, it's a dog. Anyway, they're pretty good. I see his sister coming here from high school every day. I'll watch out the window like, oh girl, You're a little late getting off the bus today. What happened? Sometimes she's on her phone talking. If it's distracted, I guess. Sometimes when it's raining, she really books it over here. She's like, "Oh, girl, you're early. A couple minutes early. Must be raining out there or something. You don't want to get wet." Anyway, I just noticed her walking by the window. Right by the time school gets out. Not like I'm like intentionally stalking her, you know. You just notice things when you're like bird watching. So how are y'all doing today? I'm doing alright, I guess. I don't know. You know, that reminds me of chicken, don't it? Chicken, like you're having chicken dinner. I don't know, man. His nipples kind of creep me out still. Trying to blend that right there. I noticed that puppies don't have a lot of fur on their tummy area. Like kittens. I remember when I got little Salem and little Luna, they didn't have any fur on their tummies, and they were so tiny. Anyway, they would be like laying in bed, they would crawl across my leg, and it was like, ugh. It's weird feeling that when they would crawl across my belly, because their little belly would scrub against my leg, and it wouldn't have no fur on it. And then you feel they had a bad habit about sticking their little nails out. Oh, kitten nails are like sharp as little razor blades. They would try to claw across my legs, and they would get their little nails in there, trying to get good grip. And oh my gosh, I had all kinds of scratches on my legs where they would claw me up, just climbing all over my legs. They're bigger cats now, big babies. I'm gonna go ahead and put this paint away. So I think I'll take a break before I start on the second one. And then we're gonna use the white. It's white. Get him over here. It is a him. Get him over here. The neighbor went by with her dog. She got like a black Pomeranian. Pomegranate. She got pomegranate. That's a fruit, Kelly. It's a Pomeranian. I believe it's a Pomeranian. Looks like a Pomeranian. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert on dogs by any way, any means. Hello, Mister. Instead of Yoda. Or I like to call him Yoder. I bet I have to, oh, it's gonna pop off. Nope. It's stuck on this one side of the cliff. I thought it was just gonna pop off, but it didn't. See? They have stuck a little glue on this one side. Ah! These are in here good too. Oh, I'll get off here. It's like almost 25 minutes in. You're like, gosh, Callie. Between your boring painting and your boring stories about like errands and rent center, we just can't handle the excitement today. Anyway, I'll catch you cool cats and kittens back here another day. This Callie's Reborn's Cats and Nonsense. And today we're painting Chihuahuas and getting younger, ready to paint. You notice anything of the similarities between these two kids? They got big eyes, don't they? Look at the big eyes. The Chihuahua's got big eyes, and Baby Yoda's also got big eyes. Maybe that's the appeal. The big eyes. Anyway, bye bye.